popular. Well, turning a school around from one of the lowest ranking to one of the highest takes a lot of hard work. It takes some effective training, and then you top it off with a very relatable life story. Tonight, we introduce you to a DU grad turned principal who is drastically improving the quality of education that students receive right here in Denver, transforming passion into purpose with a little help from the University of Denver.
Hello, everybody. How are you?
It's the last week of class.
Boom, up, air fire, bam, bam. Yes, yes, yes.
And there's an energy.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
At Hamilton Middle School.
It is.
A different feeling from the one Principal Nicholas Dawkins describes when he first arrived there 3 years ago.
After school was doing okay, and most of everybody else wasn't.
Dawkins says for majority of the kids, the odds are stacked against him before even reaching the classroom door.
We don't ever take the excuse that a kid had a hard life, so he's not going to do well.
Because he knows better.
I talk a lot to the kids about not having anyone at graduation. And so I know when the kids are talking about the despair that they have or a feeling of not counting.
By the time Dawkins graduated high school, most of his family members were dead.
From about 17 on, I've raised myself.
He learned a lesson then, he now teaches.
Either they have talent and they're lucky and somebody finds them, they're born with a silver spoon, or they get their study on.
Education, his ladder out.
And the Pell Grants and things like that were very helpful because I didn't have anywhere to live, and so they helped me with rent and things like that.
The students at Hamilton know what's expected.
I'm very invested in you guys being successful, so. Okay.
And that's part of the reason Dawkins says this middle school now rivals those with the highest growth in our state.
He spent a lot of time listening and understanding the culture.
And part of his road to success, sitting proudly on Dawkins' desk, a diploma from DU, where he got his master's and became a licensed principal.
For kids to really thrive in a learning environment, they have to feel that they have a connection. They have to feel that they're important, and families do too.
Susan Korach was one of Dawkins' professors at DU's School of Educational Leadership and Policy Studies. A big part of the program involves students partnering with Denver Public Schools. Students spend the year working under DPS principals before becoming principal at their own school.
It's not a sit in a classroom kind of program.
The core values Dawkins was taught at DU are about to be put to their greatest test.
I know it's the last ranking school in our city and has been in turnaround struggle for a long time.
In the fall, Dawkins will become the principal at Manual High School, one of the lowest ranked high schools in the state.
I have to follow my heart. I have to go back to my community.
Dawkins grew up 6 blocks from Manual.
I feel empowered to go tell the kids that we love them and that we haven't given up on them.
In true teacher fashion, Dawkins uses a poem he loves to teach his students to illustrate what lies ahead.
The part that really resonates with me is I come to unsettle all the settled laws. Sure, the system may have been built in a way where you don't feel empowered to win. I've come to change all of that.
And we will watch as he does. Nick Dawkins, by the way, has gone on to have a family of his own. I want to wish him a personal happy Father's Day. A majority of DU's Ritchie program for school leader students, including Dawkins, are former teachers. They say they come into the program because they've seen things as a teacher that they now want to change, and they are ready to widen the scope of their impact. As you see, a lot of their graduates doing just that.